author of the 21st Century Austen series, which includes the books Phi Alpha Pi and Modern Persuasion. This is the first of 2 November Ask Me Anything questions. This question was emailed to me by a friend of mine, and I think this is about the point in time where I'm ready to address the question. It is, what happened to Missing Auggie? Missing Auggie, for those who are just beginning to read my books, was my planned 3rd book. It was an original idea about a woman whose husband disappears after a guy's weekend and her hunt to find him. And I wrote the draft 4 years ago and then didn't like it, and I put it aside, and while I was waiting for Modern Persuasion to get published, I tried writing it again. Rewriting it again, not just editing it. And it was better. And then I put it aside in the middle of that and focused on Phi Alpha Pi because that one was relatively ready to be released. And while I was waiting for Phi Alpha Pi to be released, I picked up Missing Auggie again, and I finished it just squeaking in before I was ready to send it or had contracted to send it to an editor. So I really didn't get a chance to read it and proof it and edit it for that editor. But at that point, I was so invested in the story and couldn't see through it that I needed someone to tell me the hard truths about it. And the problem is, it's not an Austen modernization. It's not something in my bigger epic series, fantasy romance, that I have a stronger sense of. It's an original idea, and it's something that I was struggling with being comfortable publishing. But when I was putting together Phi Alpha Pi, I was feeling really confident that it could be ready for 2019. When the edits came back from the editor, and it had some high-level problems that needed to be addressed. And I really wasn't in the headspace to work on it. It really was something I wasn't ready to address. I was still feeling too close to it. So I put it aside and started working on what turned into 4 more projects. And I realized my head was in these projects. My energy was in these projects. My interest was in these projects. This is what I wanted to write. And Missing Auggie wasn't it. And instead of delivering something that was subpar just to get it out at the same time as every other book, or just to get it out for readers, was going to do everybody, including the book, a disservice. And it really needs for me to have a fresh perspective and possibly the 3rd rewrite before you ever get a chance to see it. So, Missing Auggie is off the table for the time being. And here comes my roommate. Oh, no, he decided not to come. So, Missing Auggie, my 3rd anticipated novel, which would have nothing to do with the Austen modernizations or anything else, is officially off the table until I can figure it out better. And might not be back for a couple years, which is perfectly fine because it gives me a chance to finish writing at least the first half of the Austen modernization books, which right now includes Woodhouse Hall in Northanger Park. And you're seeing this video, I'm recording this video before I go to Disney. You're probably going to see it after I get back from Disney. But I'm going to be honest with you, I'm really excited about this book because it's not Disney, but it's really inspired by Disney and my experiences going to the park and growing up within 4 hours of a park and everything that a lot of people think about Disney and how girls are trained to respond to things like princesses and in Disney culture, which is a fascinating thing that I've been researching. And of course, there's my own experiences with Disney and anticipation for Disney and desires to be like something in Disney. But that's the way to answer the question. Missing Auggie, off the table for the time being. Someday it will be finished. I don't plan to just abandon it. It just needs a lot of work. And I have a couple ideas on how I want to adapt and change it, but I'm just not there emotionally, mentally, or creatively. And you'll like it when it comes out. I'm positive about that. The editor liked the story. She just thought there were some big problems to deal with. That's it. I thank you for submitting your questions to me over emails. Most of them have come over email, or friends have asked me in person, and the next few questions are probably going to be based on questions that I was asked when I was in Miami at the Sunday Salon promoting Phi Alpha Pi. And hopefully soon I'll have some announcements about the next few publications and when you can expect them. If you like this video and you want to see more Ask Me Anything videos, there's one being suggested. Of course, like and subscribe to this channel and this video so that I know I'm not being ignored and will continue to make more. Look for other videos like book trailers. There'll be a vlog about my Disney trip soon. I have to edit it, so it takes a little more time than this. And of course, there's the other events. There'll probably be a video of my Sunday salon in Miami so that you can see what I spoke about. But of course, if you got to come, you already heard that. Thanks, and I'll see you in a few weeks with the second video for the month.